Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Today is 1 week since my Stellara infusion. I had a few days of feeling better and now I'm feeling worse. Lots of stomach pain, cramping, irritation. So today is day 1 back on Ensure liquid diet. I'm hoping to stick with it for about 2 weeks. Another thing I'm doing, which I'm really excited about, is I'm going to start meditating twice a day. 15 minutes each, so 30 minutes total, which is fairly close to the mindfulness-based stress reduction length of time of meditation that they do. MBSR is an 8-week program created by Jon Kabat-Zinn, and it's basically like you learn all kinds of different forms of meditation and you learn to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine always. And this has been shown to really help with stress reduction and also help with various chronic diseases. He has a book, I can't remember the title of it right now. The book is titled Full Catastrophe Living, by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Definitely recommend. I listened to it on Audible. I like to listen to it when I was walking and all these things. It was very, very inspirational for the MBSR program. If you wanted to go through the MBSR program, there's an 8-week course through UMass Chan is what it's called now. And it's like $650 for the course. You could just meditate, utilize I use the Headspace app for my meditation. You can do 10, 15, 20-minute meditations, and there's courses and programs, and it's a really, really fantastic meditation app. I have not found any other guided meditations anywhere that I actually like other than the Headspace app. It is like $12.99 a month for the application, but it's worth it. As far as actual research on inflammatory bowel disease and mindfulness meditation, there has been evidence that for Crohn's disease specifically, that people who meditate tend to have better quality of life, may help with abdominal pain associated with IBS more so than IBD. As far as inflammatory markers, it hasn't yet shown that it actually makes a difference. But here's my theory, that for people like me who really struggle with sticking to a diet, eating healthy, losing emotional control, a lot of anxiety, depression, that kind of thing, that following a mindfulness-based practice, reducing stress, not necessarily reducing stress, but managing stress and being able to cope with it more effectively, and reducing depression and anxiety will help with properly following the diet and doing other health-based activities that will help with inflammation, such as taking and maintaining your medication, eating healthy, as I said, physical activity, those kinds of things will actually help with inflammation. So this mindfulness is an adjunct to the adjunctive therapies for IBD. But also, if you're like me too, medication is scary and hard to do. Having a mindfulness practice, Headspace, not the app, having Headspace for these kinds of things will be easier to take the medication and help your disease. So that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, I'm having a really, really stressful week. It's been very challenging, and my body needs a break, and that's why I'm doing Ensure for the next couple of weeks to give it that rest and hopefully boost the Stellara functioning and get better. And then again, back to CBED after that. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping. Hopefully I can do it this time. My head's getting into a better place. So essentially the idea is that high levels of perceived stress are what cause various health issues. And I personally have had very high levels of perceived stress for 5, 6, 7 years prior to the onset of my Crohn's. I had a lot of high stress and anxiety, the first year of my child's life. I had very severe postpartum anxiety, in addition to severe nutrient deficiencies. And I've never been good at managing food intake at all. Like, I've always struggled. I've always had a binge restrict relationship with food. In fact, that's how I lost weight initially. Back in high school, I went on this diet that was 6 days a week of super strict clean eating. The 7th day, binge eat whatever the hell you want. And it worked very well for me because that was my relationship with food. And I think it fueled the binge restrict cycle. And so finding a way to live life eating healthy and with a steady state way of eating and not using food as a coping mechanism and all that has been challenging for me my whole life. And then now that I have Crohn's, it's even worse. So using mindfulness and meditation practices, and then on top of that, it's not just doing those things, but also getting physical activity, at least like 30 minutes a few times a week to start. I've always been pretty good at staying on top of strength training exercises. This past week I haven't done anything because I'm scared to work out while I have Stelara in me, which isn't good. I need to get away from that because I know that people do high intense physical activity on biologics and they're fine. I know people who run marathons on them and they're fine, and I'm scared to like work up a sweat because I'm scared I'll get hives. So that's something I have to move past too. I know that I could take medication for anxiety and I'm choosing not to at this point still, but I have been slowly getting warmer to the idea of taking medication for my anxiety. But yeah, that's basically like the backstory here, and I would love to do the UMass program, which hopefully eventually in the future I will be able to, and even to the point of becoming like a teacher of the MBSR program would be fantastic. But of course financially I don't have it right now, but that's where I'm hoping to get. So yeah, I think that's the end of my tangent here. I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm depressed, I'm anxious. I'm sick of being in pain all the time. And I know that doing these 2 weeks of EN is going to be very, very challenging for me. It's going to be very, very hard to do. But it's also necessary to do to feel better, because I can't keep going on in pain like this and feeling like this. It's restricting life. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a short video, basically just me tangenting. I work in healthcare. We still mask in healthcare, and I don't think it's ever gonna stop. And it's sauerkraut day. So I'm just smelling sauerkraut all day in my office, and that's why I'm out in my car, because sauerkraut makes me want to hurl all the time. And I have it 3 times a month. It's served here. And I'm gonna cry. Anyway, have a good day. Hope this video is helpful for somebody.